And welcome into the D-Event Center for High School Rewinds coverage of the 2015 5A Boys State Championship Basketball Tournament. I am Dusty Litster. Thanks for joining us on our matchup. The Weber Warriors and the Hunter Wolverines. Got an outstanding game for you today. A couple of fun teams to watch. Noah Tongiai from Hunter is someone we're going to talk about just a moment. Let's first start with Weber Warriors. They get into the state tournament, playing very close to home. They have a very big crowd on hand, and they are led by two players, Grant Ellison and Carson Bischoff. These two both average just over 16 points a game and have to be on point today to stay in the hunt with Hunter, who is led by one of the highest flying players you're going to find in the state of Utah, and that is Noah Tongiai, a young man going to go play football and basketball at Oregon State. And as Noah goes, the Wolverines go. Their preseason was very tough after Noah went down what they thought was a season-ending leg injury, but he's able to bounce back and has been very, very good ever since. And he's got to lead the way for Hunter. As we mentioned, as he goes, they go. You know, our team's a couple players and a couple keys to look out for. When we come back, there'll be opening tip-off. You are watching High School Rewinds coverage on live.ksl.com, DeseretNews.com, and anytime on Xfinity On Demand.
For today's game, Teresa Turner, Paul Spencer, and Neil Hunt. We wish them our very best.
Jumping for the Weber Warriors is going to be number 13, Carson Bischoff. We just mentioned him. And for Hunter is going to be number 4, Noah Tongiai. And Hunter will control the opening possession. The floor with Tongiai. Near side with Olson Williams. He had a top 5 play earlier this year against Taylorsville. Tongiai pulls for 3, leaves it well short. And the rebound taken by Weber. We got a foul. No, he stepped out of bounds. Rebound to Grant Ellison, and he stepped out of bounds. We'll stay here with Hunter. We got a little bit of a delay here, just trying to get a couple things figured out. The clock. On the floor for the Hunter Wolverines is Williams Tongiai. But Williams will trigger in and gets it into the big fella. Ball slapped away, tracked down, and saved in by Weber's number 4, Open. Open will bring it into the front court for the Warriors. Here's Ellison. Ellison leaves it back. 3 on the way. Off the back of the iron, the rebound grabbed by the Hunter Wolverines. Lorenzo Fauatia grabs the board. Down the floor now, Tongiai up top, Olson Williams. And they'll run it back and forth. Hunter led by Coach Rob Collins. Near side, Meidlinger. Meidlinger leads it up to Tongiai. Tongiai couldn't get his hands on it, at least cleanly. Fauatia blocked from behind, and the ball still loose and taken by Tongiai. And he'll reverse out and set up the offense once again for Hunter. He would have had a top 5 play, and he pulled that alley-oop down. Williams a reset with 4-corner offense. Near side, Tongiai. Cross court. That's Gabe Lopez. Lopez gives it up, and Fauatia gets the first bucket. And Fauatia, believe it or not, is just a sophomore. That is a big, big body. Down the lane, Ellison sends it into the corner. Hard of the hole, off the glass, can't get it to go. And the first 2 shots off the mark from Nick Austin. Quickly on the push now with Tongiai. They'll send it up top, Olson Williams. 6:10 remaining in the opening quarter. Here's Meidlinger. Meidlinger into the corner. Olson Williams loses the handle. Ball still loose. Weber comes away with it. Ball slapped away. Then we got a foul on the loose ball. And the foul will be against Hunter. It'll be the first team foul on the Wolverines. Foul goes on Gabe Lopez. Ellison making a move on Meidlinger, has it slapped away. Meidlinger with the steal. Now on the push. Meidlinger makes his way, leaves it out for Tongyai. He hangs in the corner. Meidlinger for three. And Meidlinger knocks down the first bucket, or pardon me, knocks down the triple. 5-0 Hunter. Open foul by Olsen Williams, and it'll be the second team foul on the Wolverines.
Olsen Williams, his first, second Hunter team foul.
Carson Bischoff triggers in to open. And now Austin. And Austin's called for traveling, and we go the other way with Hunter. Timeout taken by Weber. Coach Mark Larson wanted to talk things over. 5:20 remaining in the first quarter. Hunter 5, Weber nothing.
A 30-second timeout taken by the Warriors. Stay current on UHSAA news and events by following on Facebook at facebook.com/UHSAA. Fans, don't forget to stop by the Dairy Council of Utah booth located by the main entryway to it.
Out of the timeout will be with the Hunter Wolverines.
Refuel with chocolate milk for all the nutrition you need.
Up the floor with Noah Tongyai. And Hunter, here's Olsen Williams. They're going to spread the floor out with Tongyai and Williams at the top and let him penetrate. Fauatea, long-range J, knocks it down. Fauatea with 4 points in the quarter. 7-0 to lead for the Wolverines. Open, Fauatea comes out, gets it inside. Dean kicks it out in the corner. 3 on the way, no. Dean with the board, can't get the putback. And the rebound cleared by Ellison. Ellison trapped, gets it out to Open. Open working off the screen of Dean, and then we're going to get a Dean with the foul. Got there late. Austin didn't set him up very well, and it'll be a foul. We'll go the other way.
Goldine, his first team foul on the Warriors.
You've got to set that screen man up, and he had him moving from the beginning.
Substitution for Hunter number 5, Jake Harrell.
Jake Haram comes on for the Wolverines. Tongyai to Williams now on the angle with Meidlinger. Had the three-pointer early. There's Haram, kicks it out. Tongyai for 3, and Tongyai hits the deck, misses the 3. Rebound grab by Open quickly ahead. Ellison on the other end, and he'll lay it up and in. First bucket for the Warriors. And a well-needed bucket as well. Cookie down the floor with Williams. Give it up to Tongyai. Outside Meidlinger. Back to Noah. Meidlinger will pull for 3. Front rim, rebound to Williams. And Williams will bring it back out and set up the offense. Drop it inside. Haram loses it, gets it back, hands it back to Williams. 3:50 remaining in the first quarter. Up top now with Noah Tongyai. On the angle now, Meidlinger cross court. Tongyai, the ball there, he's picked off, out of bounds, off of Tongyai, will go the other way. Austin sold the official, and he gets the call. The goal with the Warriors. Three minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Down the floor with Open. Now Ellison sends out Bischoff, now up top Dean. Austin thought about 3 and hangs on. Open will reset, nice find inside. Ellison gets his second bucket. And it's now 7-4, Ellison with 4 points. 3:10 on a rolling clock in the opening quarter. Williams to Meidlinger, drop it inside Lopez. Lopez, hard pass, couldn't handle it. Tongyai tracks it down. And Lopez fouled on the pass, and that'll be Dean. And that'll be number 2 on Dean, and he'll hit the bench. Coach Larson, none too pleased. But Dean will have to take a seat.
In for Weaver, number 15, Spencer Campbell. Returning for Hunter, number 30, Lorenzo Fauatea.
Campbell comes on for Dean as Williams will inbound to Tongyai. Outside Meidlinger, back up top to Noah. Meidlinger again into a three, and that's front rimmed. Rebound to Haram, give it up. Falatea off the glass, can't get it to go. And a rebound taken away by Bischoff. And Bischoff pressured by Williams, nice move, and another nice move. Big student section approving of the ball handling. Oh, Open had a nice pass. And Campbell unable to handle it, now on the push. Meidlinger loses the handle. And now picked up by Austin, he'll hand back to Open. And Weber will walk it up the floor. 2:20 on a rolling clock. Open working on Williams. Bischoff steps inside out, three on the way from Austin. And we're tied at 7. Austin knocks down the triple. And it was a 7-0 run for Hunter to start. Now a 7-0 run from Weber to tie. 1:55 remaining in the opening quarter. Williams up top, Tongyai. Near side, Meidlinger. Back up top, Tongyai. Meidlinger drop it inside, Falatea. Falatea to Haram. Haram up and in. Pardon me, Haram. Haram was a player of the game in the win over Taylorsville, the first one. Open down the lane. He had a bunch of contact. He couldn't avoid that one. Falatea going to pick up the foul. It'll be 2 free throws for Open.
Charge to number 2, McKay Meidlinger. His first, third team foul. Foul while shooting. Number 4, Adam Open has 2 shots.
The foul went on Haram, not on Falatea. That's wisely for Haram to put his hand up.
In for Hunter, number 3, Nate Rollins. In the Warrior lineup, number 20, Colton Wilden.
Open hit the first. Lips out the second. Tongyai with the board. Into the front court with the Wolverines. Nate Rollins back to Tongyai. On the drive, kicks back up top to Rollins. Haram near side. Terminates a deep three from Haram, well off the mark. Rebound taken by Open. Open looking for Ellison out of bounds off of Hunter and will stay with Weber. .58 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Inbound to Bischoff. Now Ellison hands back to, no, he actually holds on. And now Bischoff. Here's Open with 45 seconds. Open making a move on Haram, gets by him, off the glass, can't finish. Rebound to Campbell, swatted away by Meidlinger. Into the hands now of Rollins, and Rollins will slow things up with 30 seconds remaining. And Hunter will likely take the final shot outside to Tongyai. Down to 25 seconds. There's Tongyai. Cross court Rollins. Rollins now at 15 seconds. Hands back to Noah. Down to 10. Hunter with the 1-point lead. Tongyai with 5. Drives the lane, gives it up. Meidlinger, long range 2, off the mark, tipped up, no. And that'll do it for the first quarter. And at the end of 1, we got the Wolverines 9 and the Warriors 8.
For over 50 years, Les Schwab has been committed to provide their customers the most for their tire dollar. Price, value, and selection. And Les Schwab doing the right thing since 1952. Now in the lineup for Hunter, number 33, Joe Arnold. also check it out for a replay at a later time. RPT would like to wish all participants good luck in today's games. RPT has been a pioneer in sports medicine in Utah for over 40 years. Second quarter possession arrow to the Warriors. We've got Hunter and Weaver coming back out on the field. Let's hear it.
Start of the second quarter, and we'll start with the Warriors. Open. Near side, Ellison. Ellison terminates out to Campbell. Hands back to Open. Open for three. Leaves it short. Rebound. Kicked into the hands of Tongi quickly ahead. That ball is well off the mark for Rollins. That'll be a turnover, and we'll go back to Weber. Up the floor with Open. On the angle with Bischoff. Bischoff up top with Ellison. Ellison hands back to Wildren. He terminates out to Ellison. And now Bischoff for three. Bischoff knocks down the triple. His first points of the ball game. Big points for Bischoff. Weber now takes their first lead, 11-9. Tongi for three. That's off the mark. Rebound to Fautea. Big fella goes up, is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
Number 24, Grant Ellison, it's his first. Third team foul on Weber. Fouled in the act of shooting, number 30, Lorenzo Fautea, shoots two shots.
And Fautea hits the first. We mentioned just a sophomore. Imagine basketball might not be his first sport. Fautea hit the first. And gets a soft roll on the second. Ties us up at 11. 6:45 remaining in the first half. Down the floor with Open in the Warriors. Open. Gets it back. The ball is stolen, taken by Harum. Now down the floor with Tongi and the Wolverines. Harum drives, kicks out, nobody home. Wilson had moved, or Williams had moved. Turnover, and we'll go back to Weber. And another turnover, quickly down the floor. Leave it out to Tongi. Tongi down the lane, off the glass and good. First points of the game for Noah Tongi. And Hunter reclaims the lead, 13-11. 6 minutes remaining in the half. Arnold nearly with the steal. Campbell hands back to Open. Open drops it inside. Wildren kicks back out to Open. Open, drive the lane, left hand. Can't get it to go. Rebound taken by Tongi on the push. Give it up to Arnold. Arnold leaves it back. And Tongi will reverse out and set up the offense. Olsen Williams on the angle now with Arnold. Back to Williams. Here's Tongi. Drop it inside. Fautea. Fautea off the glass and good. Lorenzo Fautea. 15-11. Fautea having a terrific first half. 8 points. Cross court Open. Drop it into Campbell. Wildren loses it to Denny. And Denny and Harum get into it a little bit. But it'll be Weber ball.
Foul charge to number 5, Jake Harum. That's his first. It's the fourth team foul. In for Hunter, number 2.
Ellison, Austin, and Dean come back on the floor for Weber. Tongyai will get his first breather at 4:56. As Meidlinger comes back on the floor. So it's Ellison, Denny, Dean, Austin, and Bischoff on the floor for the Warriors. Drop it inside to Dean. Up top to Austin. Austin outside, cross court now to Ellison. Back to Denny. That ball nearly stolen. Ellison on the drive. Jump stop, left hand, and got it. And one. Nice take and finish by Ellison. And he'll go to line looking for the three-point play. They've given lots of liberty on the drive now. You can take that one step in and you go to a jump stop as long as your feet come down together. That is one step, and Ellison took advantage of it. And he gets the bump and bucket.
Number 24, Ellison for Weber.
Ellison at the line for the +1. And it rolls off. Rebound to Tongyai. Now Arnold. Arnold up top, nobody home. Just an official. Try to track it down, but wisely Ellison just lets it go out of bounds. It'll be Weber ball.
Weber ball.
Ellison to trigger. Up top with Bischoff. He'll rotate straight away. Austin, nice high-low pass. Dean with a nice move, and Dean comes off the bench after his foul trouble in the first quarter, gets a bucket. Halfway through the second quarter, we're tied up at 15. Olsen Williams, and that ball out of bounds off of Ellison. .355 remaining in the second quarter. A lot of mistakes in a slow-down game between Hunter and Weber. Here's Williams. Williams loses the handle on the drive. We got a foul up top. Late whistle, but it's a foul on Weber. That is the fourth team foul on the Warriors.
Hayden Denny of Weber, his first personal foul. It's the fourth Weber team foul. Wolverine basketball on the baseline.
Williams to inbound. Gets it into Meidlinger. Meidlinger's jumper off the mark and rebound taken by Austin. Ball nearly stolen by Tongyai. Up the floor now with Ellison. Ellison send out to Bischoff. Bischoff, a deep three off the front of the iron. A rebound tracked down by Olsen Williams. Williams tries to go behind the back. Ellison right there with the steal. On the push. Ellison down the lane. Leaves it for Denny. Probably should have left it for Dean. Turnover. We'll go back to Hunter. Ellison had a three-way choice there. He could have just taken that to the rim, expecting the pass, but elected to come near side. Denny wasn't ready for it. It was a sharp pass to Denny. It's up the floor with Tongyai, tied at 15. Tongyai have to screen of Williams. Inside out to Meidlinger. Meidlinger up top to Williams. Here's Harum. Harum, nice move. Right hand and good. Harum now with 4 points in the half. Down the floor with Weber, trailing by 2. Open in the corner. 3 on the way from Ellison, and Ellison knocks down the triple. Having himself a good first half. That's 9 points for Ellison. Weber reclaims the lead, 18-17. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Arnold, cross court, Tongyai. Tongyai thought about 3. Down the baseline, and they're going to get in with the charge. Charge on Noah, and we'll go the other way with Weber.
Now in for Hunter, number 3, Nate Rollins, and number 30, Lorenzo Fauateo.
Up the floor now with Open. Ellison leaves it in the corner to Dean. Up top with Open. Now Ellison for 3. That's off the mark, and a rebound is tracked down by Austin, and he's able to stay in bounds. Kicks it up top to Open. Open outside Bischoff. Now Dean. Dean will jump it, and it rolls off. The rebound taken by Fautea in the hands of Rollins. 1:45 remaining in the first half, and a 1-point lead for Weber. Outside, Noah Toniai. And that ball picked off. Picked off by Ellison, going the other way. Ellison down the lane to the right side, and he gets fouled. The foul will be charged to Rollins. It'll be 2 free throws to Ellison.
Charge number 3, Nate Rollins. That's his first. It's the 7th Hunter team foul. Shooting 2 for Weber, Grant Ellison.
Ellison at the line. Missed his only free throw. Was on a +1. His first.
Returning for Hunter, number 1, Olson Williams. Back in for Weber, number 15, Spencer Campbell.
Olson Williams comes back on the floor for Hunter. Campbell comes on for Dean to not pick up the 3rd foul. First was good, the second good as well. 11 points in the half for Ellison. Inside of the minute half remaining. Hunter trailing by 3. Up top, Toniai. Down the lane, leaves it for Meidlinger. Meidlinger has it, goes up with the right hand and scores.
Number 2, McKay Meidlinger, the assist to Noah Toniai.
And down the lane and blocked out of bounds. And we'll stay here.
Block shot by Lorenzo Fautea.
Open, triggers into Ellison, into the corner. Campbell for 3. Campbell knocks down the triple. First points of the game for Campbell. And it's a 4-point lead inside of a minute remaining. Toniai is going to draw the block. That'll be on Ellison. And that is the 15th foul on Weber.
24, Grant Ellison of Weber, his second. 5th Warrior team foul.
Second personal foul on Ellison. 50 seconds remaining in the first half. Meidlinger. Now to Williams. And now we'll hold final shot, 40 seconds remaining. Been a tough offensive half for Hunter, unable to deal with the length of Weber, and really Toniai has been unable to get moving. And Fautea, after a strong start, has cooled off a little bit here in the second quarter. And for Weber, it's been all about Grant Ellison. 11 points in the quarter, has got things moving, and timely threes from other players. 15 seconds down the clock. Now down to 10. Toniai off the screen, has the ball stripped away. Fautea inside, gets a loose ball, misses a shot. And now the rebound. Shot from open, will count if it goes. Shot that really early and nearly got a second opportunity for Williams. And at the end of 2 quarters, the Weber Warriors come back, take the lead, and they go into halftime with a 4-point lead, 23-19 over Hunter. Start of the second half, we're going to start with the Hunter Wolverines. They jumped out to a 7-0 lead. And then it was a 7-0 run from Weber. Went back and forth, and Weber now leading by 9. Lopez kicks it up top to Olson Williams. Williams straight away with Toniai. Try to go inside of Lopez, picked off by Bischoff, going the other way. Bischoff drives and kicks out to Ellison. Ellison has that ball stolen by Toniai, saved in by Toniai, but he was out of bounds. So we'll stay here. First half led by Bischoff, 11 points. As Bischoff now with 14 points after drilling the 3. And it's now a 7-point lead, 26-19. Can Hunter climb back into this ball game? Toniai only 2 points in the first 2 quarters. Meidlinger looking inside to Fautea. Fautea was the leader to get started. As Toniai has that ball slapped away by Open, kicks it out to Lopez. Lopez off of Open, will stay here. Lopez inbounds to Williams. Near side to Toniai. Got to find some way to get Noah loose. Here's Fautea. Fautea hard off the glass, no. Tipped out by Bischoff into the hands of Ellison. Ellison on the push, leaves it for Open. And we got a carry. They call the carry, and we'll go the other way with Hunter after the turnover. Up the floor with the Wolverines. Near side, Tonyai up top with Williams. Tonyai steps into a three, that's off the mark. And the rebound into the hands of Fautea, too strong. And a rebound cleared by Bischoff. Bischoff in the hands of Open. Open outside Bischoff. At the free throw line, puts his shoulder down, slapped away by Williams. Williams on the run. Got Meidlinger ahead. Couldn't get to him. Nice defense by Open. But Williams, crafty to the rim, can't finish. That ball was halfway down and kicked out. Open on the push. Leaves it to Ellison in the corner. 4-3. Oh, that ball was in and out as well. Meidlinger ahead to Williams. Williams going to take it right out. Open, slapped away by Ellison. And they're going to get Ellison with the foul. That'll be number 4, I believe, on Ellison. His third personal foul.
Foul ball shooting number 1, Olsen Williams has 2 shots.
Williams is scoreless today. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Front rim the first. Big crowd from Weber at Weber. Though this is not their Weber State. School just down the road. Williams missed the first. He's got one more. And front rim's the second as well. Hunter with missed opportunities. And down the floor we go with Open. Open to Dean. Dean gets that one off and in. Thought he was probably picking up the foul there. Didn't get the foul call. They got the bucket. And it's now a 9-point lead for Weber, 28-19. This game is looking a lot like the game we had earlier this year, Hunter at Taylorsville. Taylorsville was in control of that game until late, and Hunter got moving. Right now, Weber's length is just stymied whatever Hunter's tried to do. Dropped that ball inside to Harem. We got a foul on Weber. Second team foul on the Warriors.
Goldine picks up his 3rd personal foul. It's the 2nd Weber team foul. Into the Warrior lineup, number 15, Spencer Campbell. Hunter ball on the baseline.
Campbell comes in for Dean, who picked up his 3rd. They try to lob it into Tongyai, off the mark. And Meidlinger tracks it down, gives it up to Noah. Drop it inside Meidlinger. Hits Haram. Haram can't get a handle on it. Finally does. Jumps it up with the right hand and goes in. He made up his mind he was going to get a bucket, and he does. It's 6 points now for Haram. Down the floor with Open. Campbell hands back to Open. Open along the baseline. Cross court, Bischoff in the corner. Campbell drives on Meidlinger. Ball stolen by Lopez, but he can't handle it. It will stay with Weber. Bischoff triggers in to Austin. 4:40 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Hands off Open. Open, nice move down the lane into Harem, and he got a charge. Harem got there, was outside the halo. Charge on Open will go the other way.
13th foul on Weber.
Four and a half remaining in the 3rd quarter. Weber leading by 7. Up top with Rollins. Now Tonyai, 2-3 zone from Weber. Into the corner, Rollins, dropping inside Harem. Harem backing Campbell down. Goes up, blocked by Campbell. Lopez gets it. Lopez goes up with it and crawls off. Rebound taken by Harem. And it crawls out again, tipped up by Meidlinger, can't get it. Now Rollins tripped into the hands of Harem. Jump ball. And possession arrow belongs to Weber. Point-blank range opportunities, and Hunter just could not convert them. Timeout taken by Weber. 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Warriors 28, Hunter 21. I want to welcome all those who are joining us on live.ksl.com. We're on Deseret News. I want to remind you this is a high school rewind broadcast. We teamed up with Deseret News and live.ksl.com. We'll bring you every game of the 4A and 5A state tournament. We're on game number 3. We got 5 more to go today, 8 more tomorrow. So while you're at work, while you're at home, wherever you are, if you're at school, hope you're enjoying the streaming your favorite school and streaming the state tournament. This 5A tournament will be more wide open than it's been in years. Lone Peak has lost the last 2 games coming in the state tournament. They have Davis, Layton, PG, AF. There's a host of teams. Bingham, who are all going to vie for that state championship, trying to keep Lone Peak away from 5 straight. And we got a good one here with Weber and Hunter. Well, follow us on Twitter. We're going to be releasing top 5 plays every day. So we'll have the top 5 plays of today. They'll be released tonight. So follow us at HS Rewind on Twitter. And those will go out tonight, so you can see those. You can also go through our timeline, see some older ones. See the dunks from Frank Jackson on the year. And also some other outstanding plays. Pressure from Hunter. Try to get the ball out. Here's Open. Open has the ball tipped. Tongue came flying through, couldn't get to the ball. Ellison hands back to Open as they break the pressure. Open setting up the offense on the angle now with Bischoff into the corner to Austin. Up top, Open. Back to Bischoff for 3, and Bischoff knocks down his second triple. He's got 6 points on 2 shots. Meidlinger up top to Rollins. Back to Meidlinger. Drop it in. Oh, nice lead to Harem. Harem along the baseline, can't get the finish. And the rebound cleared by Bischoff. Up top with Ellison. Open inside, Campbell, back to Bischoff, hold on the 3. Ellison will pull for 3, and that's in and out. Rebound taken by Tongyai. Tongyai quickly ahead to Rollins. Rollins to the rim, blocked by Open. Rollins with the steal, leaves it to Tongyai. Tongyai with the flyby, they can give him the and 1. Yes, they are. Count the bucket, and Tongyai will go to the line for the +1.
Foul charge to number 15, Spencer Campbell. His first, the 4th Weber team foul. At the line, Noah Togiai for Hunter.
A little mishap there. Tongyai only had 2 first half points. And now the +1. (31-22). Full court pressure still on. Nearly picked off. Fauatea lets it go by, and that should be Hunter ball. And it is.
Turnover to Hunter.
So after the turnover, down the floor we go with Hunter. 2.5 remaining in the third quarter. Trailing by 7. Outside Meidlinger. Lobs it to Tongyai, goes up and throws it down. Tongyai falling from the rafters. Throws down the alley-oop. Just the Hunter crowd back into this game, and the press is on from Hunter. Ball's tipped and picked off. Harem leaves it to Rollins. Out to Tongyai. Tongyai down the lane. Tongyai to the rim, leaves it short, but he's fouled. They'll go to the line to shoot 2. Oh, what an alley-oop from Noah Tongyai. You'll see that tonight in our top 5.
Number 15, Spencer Campbell. His second. 5th Weber team foul. Fouled in the act of shooting. Noah Togiai
Tonga at the line for 2. Buries the first. Tonga hit the first. And now makes it a 3-point game. Just like that. Open, cross court to Austin. Full court pressure still on. Tonga in the middle of the trap. Nice break by Austin. Austin into the corner, Campbell. And now Open holds up top. Drop it inside Austin. And Harum came over for the block and got the foul. That'll put Austin at the line to shoot 2. 1:42 remaining in the third.
His second. First Hunter team foul. At the line for Weber, number 10, Nick Austin.
And Austin back rims the first. And gets the second. Austin splits his trip. 4 points on the day for Austin. Down the floor now with Hunter. In the corner, Fautea. Now cross court, Tonga, a deep 3, leaves it short. Rebound taken by Bischoff. Bischoff on the push, leaves it to Ellison. Ellison, oh, nice ball handling, and hands off to Bischoff. And Bischoff's first bucket inside the 3-point arc. He's got 8, and it's a lead back to 6, 34-28, Weber. 1:10 remaining in the third quarter. Tonga now on the angle. Tonga drive the lane, hard to the hole, right hand, leaves it short, gets his own board, goes up, blocked from behind by Austin, and that'll be 2 free throws for Noah Tonga.
Charge number 10, Nick Austin, his first. 6th Weber team foul. At the line, number 4, Noah Tonga.
And Tonga rolls that one off. Tonga back at the line. Missed the first and got the second.
Timeout, Hunter.
Hunter takes a timeout. 1:01 remaining in the third quarter. Weber 34, Hunter 29. I want to remind you today's game and all games are powered by Xfinity Internet. To learn more about Xfinity, their X1 system, and the Xfinity Triple Play, go to www.xfinity.com. At the conclusion of this game, we're going to select our Nudge Player of the Game. With over 500 employees, Nudge is one of the fastest growing companies in Utah Valley. To learn more about Nudge and their community outreach program, go to www.nudge.com. Also go through their website, find the blog, and you'll find the write-ups on all of our Player of the Game selections throughout the basketball and even football seasons. We want to thank Nudge for their partnership.
To build strong bones. And enjoying low-fat chocolate milk is an easy way to help you get the 3 servings of dairy you need every day. Plus, chocolate milk tastes great. Les Schwab Tires, you come in, we come running. We want to earn your business. For over 50 years, Les Schwab has been committed to provide their customers the most for their tire dollar. Price, value, and selection. At Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
Can I remind you, follow us on Twitter at HS Rewind. You'll see those top 5 plays come out tonight. Also, we try to stay up to date, thanking guys, congratulating players, and signings and things of that nature. You can also follow me on Twitter at Dusty Litster. And now we have quite the conversation down on the floor, trying to figure out what's going on. So after a long delay, still not sure what's going on. Now we're still in the third quarter, so we'll apologize. The scoreboard up top is wrong. We are in the third quarter. That's why Hunter's not pressing and doing lots of other things. Bischoff hanging on the angle. Near side, Ellison. Ellison rotates to the top, hands off to open. Imagine Weber probably looking for the final shot of the quarter. Remember, there's no shot clock in high school basketball. They can take this thing all the way down from wherever they had it. Hanging on the angle now with Austin. Now to Bischoff. Bischoff, probably Ellison, kicks out, open for three, back rim. Rebound, tracked down, 18 seconds remaining. Quickly up the floor, now here's Noah Tongiai. Tongiai leaves it to Meidlinger, and Meidlinger lays it up and in. 9 seconds remaining, down the floor with Open. 34-31, down to 5 seconds. Open off the screen of Austin. Hands off Bischoff, 2 seconds. Bischoff, Tongiai with him. El Catholic goes, and it does. Bischoff buries the triple, goes up and under Noah Tongiai, and buries the three as time expires. Hunter made a run. Weber hits the bucket and has the momentum heading into the fourth and final frame. At the end of three, Weber 37, Hunter 31.
Possession arrow belongs to Hunter. We've got 8 minutes left. Who's moving on? Will it be Weber? Will it be Hunter?
After the 4-3 from Bischoff in this ball game, it's a 37-31 lead for Weber heading into the fourth quarter. Meidlinger loses it out of bounds. Turnover, and we'll go with Weber. The best defender today for a lot of Hunter's mistakes have been Hunter themselves. Down the floor now with Weber. Down the lane, Ellison with the left hand, and it crawls in. Beautiful take and finish by Ellison. He has 5 second half points. We got a foul down the lane, and that will be the 17th foul on Weber. And it'll be 1-on-1 free throws for Hunter. Something to keep track of. We try to point this out as much as we can when it happens. Team fouls, Weber 7, Hunter 1. We're going to see that tighten up here very, very quickly. Imagine a lot more touch fouls and things around the rim are going to be called that have not been called in the first 3 quarters. Harem's front end, no. Rebound, Tongiai goes up, can't get it. Ball still loose and then taken by Bischoff. Hunter has about 5 of those opportunities today. A point-blank range of putbacks of multiple shots and unable to get him to go down. Denny in the corner. 3 on the way from Bischoff off the mark. Rebound up and in from Austin. Austin now with 7 points, and it's a 10-point lead for Weber. Tongiai. They had seized momentum with his alley-oop as Tongiai pulls for 3. Ill-advised shot. Didn't even get into an offensive set. And now a foul on Harem. And Hunter really at a crucial point here to stay poised in this ball game.
Second team foul. Returning to the Wolverine lineup, number 1, Olsen Williams.
Down the floor with Ellison and the Warriors. Ellison near side, Bischoff. Back in the corner, Ellison. Hand off to Bischoff. Oh, nearly stolen by Rollins. Nice move. Austin inside, now along the baseline to Dean. Finds Ellison. It goes jump 21, never even touched the floor, and floats it up and in. Timeout, Hunter. Well-needed timeout. 6:28 remaining in the fourth. It's all Weber. They're pulling away. 43-31 Warriors. Again, I want to remind you that all games, you can relive them online or on your cable. You can go watch it on the Watch It app from KSL on live.ksl.com, or you can go to Xfinity and go to On Demand, Utah On Demand, Sports High School Sports Basketball, and see all the games that are produced by High School Rewind. Your sports on your terms with live.ksl.com and an Xfinity On Demand. Hope you're enjoying the stream on live.ksl.com and on DeseretNews.com. High School Rewind teaming up. I'm Dusty Litster. Excited to be with you. We've got a lot of ball games to go through. We're on game 3 of 8 games today. So anytime it gets a little bit choppy, I apologize. We just got a lot of information we're going to process through the day, and hope you're enjoying the stream at work, at home. If you're just cleaning the house and want to listen to it, hope you're enjoying the broadcast. And please hit us up on Twitter. Any input you have, anything. And that is at our HS Rewind. And we'll be releasing our top 5 tonight. So out of the timeout, here come the Wolverines. Crucial moments of this ball game. Without a shot clock and everything else, just 12 points with just over 6 minutes remaining is a major deficit they have to bounce back from. Harum at the high post. Kicks out to Williams. I think they're trying to set up the lob to Tongyai, and Weber had it well read. Although Tongyai probably could jump over Denny, who's now had to rotate to the bottom. 3 on the way off the mark, and the rebound tracked down by Harum. Cross court Tongyai. Tongyai gonna barrel down the lane, floated up, no, too strong. Rebound Meidlinger. Meidlinger fouled, and it'll be 1-on-1 free throws for Meidlinger. And now they have to hit their free throws. Speaking of Hunter. And Meidlinger hits the front end. And gets the second. Big buckets for Meidlinger. 43-33, 5:50 remaining. Full court pressure on from Hunter. Open. Nice ball handling up the floor. Kicks it in the corner. Bischoff leaves it up top to Ellison. Been a quiet second half for Ellison. Has had 11 first half points, has 5 in the second half. Bischoff down the lane, puts his shoulder down, gets it up, won't go in. Rebound out and taken by Rollins. And Rollins will walk up the front court, 5:25 remaining, hands back to Tongyai. Back to Rollins. 1-3-1 from Weber. Tongyai kicks it back out, Rollins. In the corner, Meidlinger. Back to Rollins. Rollins will step into a 3 and rolls off, and a rebound grabbed by Ellison. Ellison then fouled by Meidlinger. That's a little bit of frustration there. And that will be the 4th team foul on the Wolverines.
His second, 3rd Hunter team foul. In the game for the Wolverines, number 33, Joe Arnold.
Inbound into Ellison, and Ellison going to get a foul on Olsen Williams. Williams saying, I had hands up, but you can't escort him out of bounds like that. So it'll be inbound near side. Bischoff the trigger. Gets it into Open. Open gives it up to Ellison. Ellison double clutch and in. Ellison with 6 fourth quarter points. Clean on the floor, Tongyai. Right hand and in. 12 points for Noah. 4:45 remaining in the fourth quarter. Quick on to push Open. Leave it in the corner. Bischoff for 3. Off the mark and rebound grabbed by Meidlinger. Meidlinger on the push. Meidlinger leaves it back for Tongyai. Tongyai again down the lane at the rim and in. He has got to take the game over for Hunter if they're going to climb back into this one. Speaking of Tongyai, Ellison loses the ball. Still loose into the hands of Tongyai. Ahead to Meidlinger. They've got numbers. Meidlinger, transition 3. Buried by Meidlinger. Timeout, Weber. 4:12 remaining in the fourth. There's still some fight left in these Wolverines. Weber clinging to a 45-40 lead. Timeout, and we'll take it with them. Out of the timeout, Warrior ball. We'll come up the floor with Open and the Warriors. Here's Bischoff. Ellison hanging on the corner. Ellison working on Olsen Williams. Hands back Bischoff. Been hot from 3 all game long. Meidlinger chasing him out. Bischoff down the lane, kicks out to Open. And Open fouled by Harem. Harem gave him a cheapie. That's the 16th foul, so no more fouls to give. Will be free throws for the final 3:41.
Returning to the Wolverine lineup, number 33, Joe Arnold.
Open to Trigger. Just gets that into Bischoff. Thought Meidlinger might pick that off. Meidlinger tracking him out, chasing him out to midcourt. We mentioned no shot clock in high school. They're going to try to eat this thing up with a 5-point lead. Here's Dean. Dean hard to the hole, off the window, can't get it to go. Out of bounds, it looked like off Meidlinger, and it was. And we'll stay here with Weber. Hunter has got to cash in. When they finally get the ball out of their hands, they have got to hold on to the ball. Remember, Weber doesn't have to do anything. Open the Trigger. Gets it in, ball's loose, picked up by Tongyai, and now a foul. And Noah Tongyai will go to the line, and he's been perfect in the second half.
His second, the 9th Weber team foul. Shooting 1-1 for Hunter, number 4, Noah.
Pardon me, he's 3 of 4. Front end of 1-1. I don't know why Hunter didn't have a single soul in to rebound that ball, but Tongyai. And now here they come. Nobody was in the lane with him. Tongyai hit the front end of 1-1. And hits the second. 45-42. 3:15 remaining. Clock is not started. Clock still sitting. Into the corner. Now it goes. Here's Dean. Up top, Open. Open along the baseline. Tongyai waiting for him. Into the corner. 3 on the way from Austin. That's too strong. Rebound, Olsen Williams. A chance to tie or get down by 1. 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Up the floor we go with Noah Tongyai. Best game of the first 3 of the day. 2-3 zone from Weber. Timeout taken by Hunter. Coach Collins. 2:46 remaining in the fourth. Weber 45. Hunter 42. Want to remind you, we're going to be selecting our Nudge Player of the Game at the conclusion of this game. With over 500 employees, Nudge is one of the fastest growing companies in Utah Valley. To learn more about Nudge and its community outreach program, go to www.nudge.com. And while you're there, you can go click on the blogs and read about all of our players of the game throughout the year, both football and basketball. I think Jesse Wade's pretty close to tying, or he might even surpass. I have to keep track here. Go count him up. Zach Katoa. Zach Katoa had 5 player of the game selections throughout the football season. And I think Jesse Wade is past that. But also follow us on Twitter at HS Rewind. We'll be tweeting out our top 5 plays at the conclusion of today. Those will go out tonight, or even first thing in the morning. Is Vince Francis, our crack editor, will try to get everything put together and shoot those out as soon as we can. 8 games today, 8 games tomorrow, all right here on live.ksl.com and at desnews.com. Out of the timeout, Hunter can tie or get within 1. Up top, Williams. Near side, Tongyai. Thought he was going to pull for that deep 3. Rollins back to Williams, back to Tongyai. Tongyai will drive hard to the hole. Oh, nice adjustment, lay up and in. Abandon the jump shot and go hard to the hole. Noah Tongyai. 45-44. Open, down the lane. And that should be a travel. I think they're going to have a foul. I thought he traveled. And it is a travel. He took the steps. When he came down, it wasn't his 2 feet together either. So Hunter now with the chance to take the lead. 2:19 remaining in the fourth quarter after the turnover. Hunter a chance to take the lead. Up the floor, Noah Tongyai. Been a tough day for Noah and the Wolverines offensively. Lorenzo Fauatea, who had been the leading scorer in the first half, has barely seen the floor in the second half. Off the screen, Tongyai into the corner, Olsen Williams. Williams inside, now Arnold. Arnold inside to Rollins. Rollins will go up, swatted by Dean. He couldn't save it in, and we'll stay here with Hunter. AF and Brighton will follow this game, so you want to stay with us. Williams to trigger. Into the corner. Rollins for the lead. Leaves it short, tipped out. Meidlinger with the putback. And Meidlinger gives Hunter the lead. Their first lead since early in the ball game. Down the floor. Dean in the corner. Dean pirouette toward the hole, off the glass, no, and a foul. It'll be 2 free throws. 2 free throws for Dean, and a chance to give Weber the lead back. Unofficially got Meidlinger with 11. Dean at the line, hits the first. Dean with 5 points, has been in foul trouble all game long. Ties us up at 46. And splits the pair. Dean tied us at 46. Hunter ball. And Hunter gonna hold it out for the final shot. Remember, no shot clock. They don't have to do anything. They can hold it up the top. They'll come out, put a little bit of pressure. But imagine we're going to see the final shot come out of the Hunter Wolverines. And what a comeback. They're down 44-33. Come back in this game and tie it up and then take the lead for a moment. And right now we're staring overtime right in the face. 1 minute remaining. Tongyai. A little bit of a scary pass there to Meidlinger. Left a little tall. Holding up top, now down to 50 seconds. Tongyai being pressured, open right there with him. Got to be careful, not pick up a foul or turn it over. 45 seconds now. Near side, Olsen Williams gives it back to Tongyai with 40. Rollins. High post, Meidlinger. Now Williams. And inside to Arnold. With the flyby, Arnold lays it up and in. A 2-point lead for Hunter. 48-46. Quickly down the floor with Ellison. Ellison in the corner, Bischoff. He's had the hot hand. Back to Ellison for the lead. Leaves it short, rebound Olsen. And Olsen is fouled. 13.8 remaining in the fourth quarter. Olsen will go to the line. It's a double bonus. So 2 free throws for Olsen Williams to put this game away. Timeout, Coach Larson and the Warriors. 13.8 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. It was a bucket by Arnold, a miss by Ellingson. Timeout, Warriors. What a turn of events. They held the ball at the top. It was about a minute and a half. They got the rebound. Coach Collins telling them to sit back, move the ball back and forth. The student section saw that Arnold was all by himself underneath the hoop. They were screaming the They hit him with the ball. They finally did. The flyby move, lays it up and in. Thought that Schaff Mellison looked like he was down from the angle we were on. Just left it a little bit short, did not have the touch on it. And now it's Olsen Williams at the free throw line with 2 free throws. It's double bonus. But he has not shot a. He missed both free throws he had early on in the game. Olsen Williams is scoreless today and is a pass-first point guard. An athletic kid, likes to go hard to the hole. So these are not gimme free throws by no means. The winner of this game will play the winner of American Fork in Brighton, who follows this game. So stay tuned with us here on live.ksl.com. First of 2 free throws for Olsen Williams. Buries the first. So right now it has to be a 3. Olsen made the first, has got one more. The second, off the rim and the rebound, and stole by Tongyai. Noah Tongyai with the play of the day. Austin is frustrated, thought it'd be a reach-in. That was clean. He picked him clean. Tongyai will go back to the line to shoot 2 free throws, and once again to ice the game away. Austin had the board in his hands, and Tongyai, like Jordan Malone, came from behind and stole it. And out the line to ice the game. First free throw, now a 4-point game. Tongyai has been perfect. Pars missed 1 free throw in the second half. And makes them both. 5-point game, 9.8 remaining. Not a lot of time. Open, has to run. Ellingson. Front rim, out of bounds, and Hunter is going to come from behind and get a win over Weber. We'll move on to the second round. 2.1 seconds remaining. Heartbreak for the Warriors. Inbound into Tongyai, the foul on Austin, and 2 more free throws for Noah Tongyai. 1 second remaining in the fourth quarter. The story of this game is how Hunter came back down double digits with no shot clock, around 6 minutes remaining. That's usually very, very difficult to do. Hadn't seen it done a whole lot. They put on the press, got turnovers, and the difference was Tongyai not settling for jump shots, but going to the hole in finishing. And leading Hunter back in this ball game and to a win and heading to the second round. Austin fouled out. He'll give way to Denny. Tongyai hits the front end. Got one more. And hits them both. They'll inbound, and that'll do it. The Hunter Wolverines come all the way back to get the first round win, and they bounce the Weber Warriors. And what a ball game and a terrific comeback. The bucket from Arnold giving them the lead, 48-46. And Tongyai icing it away at the line. Our final score, the Hunter Wolverines 53, the Weber Warriors 46. Stay tuned for our post-game wrap-up and our Nudge Player of the Game selection. And welcome back inside the Event Center. And what a terrific game. A big win for Hunter, 53-46 over the Weber Warriors. And a double-digit comeback with about 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Come all the way back, led by our Nudge Player of the Game, Noah Tongyai. Young man had an outstanding game in that second half, and in that deficit, he put the ball on the floor, went hard to the rack, and finished. And then to play the game, It would have been Arnold's layup, but it turned out to be on the missed free throw. As Austin came down with it, started to turn, Tongai comes from behind, gets the steal, and then ices the game away at the free throw line. Terrific game from Tongai, the best player on the floor. He turned it on late in that fourth quarter and got things done for Wolverines and propelled them to the second round, and thought he played an outstanding game. When we talk about the Weber Warriors, let's give a couple things to these kids. They played very, very well. Bischoff had, 4 threes in the game, had 17 points. Actually 5 threes, 17 points. And for Ellison, he had over 20 points in this game. Did an outstanding job, did everything they could. It was just the final shots down the stretch that Weber could not get the fall, and Hunter did. And it was because they went hard to the hole, and Tongai has a little bit of an athletic advantage to go do so. So a terrific game, a terrific comeback for Hunter. They're going to have a tough game moving forward, but tonight in this game give their fans a lot to be excited about. And for Tongai, a moment that he'll never forget, including all those Hunter Wolverines. I thought Lorenzo Falmatea stepped up and played well in that first half when Tongai was struggling, did an outstanding job, and this team really rallied around him. Meidlinger played well. Harum came in and gave him spurts of offense and did a nice job of holding the fort down, and then Tongai took over and led the Wolverines to the win. Again, our final score, the Hunter Wolverines 53, the Weber Warriors 46. Hunter will move on to play the winner of American Fork and Brighton. And our Nudge player of the game, Noah Tongai. With over 500 employees, Nudge is one of the fastest growing companies in Utah Valley. To learn more about Nudge and their community outreach programs, go to www.nudge.com. Again, congratulations to the Hunter Wolverines. For Vince Francis, Thompson Coles, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and watching High School Rewind's coverage of the 2015 5A Boys State Championship Basketball Tournament. Be watched anytime on live.ksl.com, DeseretNews.com, or anytime on Xfinity On Demand.